Well, good evening, fellow zombies. How are we doing this evening? I was posting on social media a few things here and there concerning about how Halloween is being spent here at the homestead. And while the World Series is going on through a sixth game, trying to keep track of what's going on with that, and the battle it out is happening. It's bombing out the eighth. I mean, right now, time index is 7:41 Pacific Standard Time, West Coast, and it's still Halloween, October 31st, 2025. Most days when I'm celebrating Halloween, it's just not baseball, but it is baseball season. And since we are getting close to the World Series, I'm just watching on YouTube something that popped out on stage 20 years ago, roughly. An online concert regarding the War of the Worlds, done by Jeff Wayne, adapted by God, what was her name? I'll get that information one of these days. Oh, it was a hell of a film. It was a hell of a thing for me to see and get into it. This was just one concert series talking about the War of the Worlds. The annual story that H.G. Wells wrote out and managed to, managed to get it out to the public in written form. And then, what was it? Years later, we had Orson Welles and the Columbia radio coming out. Actually, it was the Mercury Theater. And then playing out this 1938 horror story about Martians invading the Earth. Give me 1 second. I got to take care of something real fast. I'm not pausing, though. Come on. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. Come on. Get. Yeah, down here trying to keep out, at least underneath the shirt. It's a Dodger blue. Yeah, well. Their annual came out, and the Mercury Theater made this story come to life. But in the process, when they're trying to talk about an invasion from one planet to another planet, scared the hell out of the audience to where a lot of phone calls, disruptions across the country to listen to the program. Some actually heard about the warnings Columbia did, Mercury Theater put out. And some people actually didn't listen to it and just freaked. Garber Mills, New Jersey. They had a conniption fest and everybody else. But Orson Welles still tried to put out a disclaimer. And then the next day tried to calm people's fears. Was there a crime of listening to a story so real that it had to be jailed? You thought about testing the First Amendment rights right there. But it was a Halloween horror film in itself on radio. The destruction of the Earth, and then Earth's natural bacteria came out and kicked ass on the Martians. No matter how many times we can reiterate it, it's still a horror classic that would outlive, I think, maybe the Gothic tales. Gothic tales were dealing with individuals. We're not dealing with an invasion of another alien race coming down our ass and kicking it, and then having nature back us up. Even though we've been trying to exterminate nature. Yeah, she bellers. She bellers. But I just wanted to get this one out. Every year I'd be listening to it. Because, I don't know, Sometimes I had a thing or a hankering for old time radio, you know. Use your imaginations. But with all the audio, video, visual I've had in my lifetime, yeah, she's belly aching. Come here. Yeah, well, you're the one griping and grumbling. The mouse. Oh, see cushion, see cushion, see cushion. Oh, what a life, it's such a life I live. And I still have to deal with Madam Fuss Budget. And everything else. But still, here I am. But it was a perennial. Oh, an annual. I hear it from every season to every season. It's like listening to the Ten Commandments or watching the Ten Commandments every year. Or watching Charlie Brown. Or Ben-Hur. They keep coming out. They keep coming out. But this was the season, as in every season, that we have to listen to all horrible and horrifying things to scare us out of the realities of what we had. Back in 1938, Europe was already facing its horrifying, if not mesmerizing, and torturous wars happening to wreak havoc across the countries for several years. And in our country, the United States of America, we unleashed a tyrant ourselves. And we're not done with it yet. It's not done with us yet. We don't need to listen to horror stories. We've already got a continuing 25/8. It's supposed to be 24/7, but these days it's hyped up more and more. So the horrible and gothic become comforting. At least we know about the individual horrible things. Our own personal nature is ready to scare the hell out of us and everybody else. But the decisions we make also have a chance of backfiring on our ass. It's bad enough when you have a Homeland Security who's hell-bent on protecting us. She's jailing people left and right. And having her ill-trained people, her massive army she keeps trying to pull up from the dredges, scare the hell out of kids. Supposed to help and protect them? Not really. We've already unleashed our own monsters. And they are us. Who needs alien invasions when we've got our own internal invasions in our country? I could say Happy Halloween. Everyone is still trying to do the trick-or-treating without even realizing that maybe a costume DHS agent is a real DHS agent. Or someone else for that representation. We're so damn afraid of opening up the doors when they give out the candy to the wrong people. Is it at the point of a gun, or is it at the bag being presented? Or is it both? Now what do we do? Halloween.